Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I am Skim and you're on my channel. I have a random League of Legends ranked game for you today. I believe this is all plat ranked, and or most of these people are, at least. I do not know any of them by name, at least none off the top of my head. I am Chow, but it looks like it's gonna be a good game. So some really key players here. Riven is an amazing champ all over. Nidalee's fun. I've never been a Caitlyn fan, and Lee Sin hasn't been the best in this last set of jungle, but still a pretty decent team. Zac is awesome. Ryze is one of the best late game mids just available. He gets so tanky, he gets so strong, so spammy. His Q's up like every 2 seconds, and you just chuck it out, and insane damages. But in bot lane, it's going to be a Janna and VAYNE against a Caitlyn and Alistar. Caitlyn and Alistar, that sounds pretty decent. I guess pretty aggressive, pretty pokey, but Alistar is not really... I've always felt him to be more of a hard engaged champion. I don't feel like Caitlyn is a hard engaged champion, but I don't know. I'm like silver, so I really shouldn't be talking. Janna and VAYNE. Janna is good with anybody. Janna is like the ultimate mistake fixer champion. Get as out of position as possible, and she just ults, and you're okay. I don't know if this Nidalee's planning on going top. Riven mid? That's what it looks like here. That's not what I was expecting, but I guess Kennen top against a Nidalee top. That sounds pretty fair. Sounds a lot better than him going against the Riven. And Ryze isn't very good early game, so maybe it'll work out for them both. Okay, here's a leash for blue. Zac starting blue. That's not totally uncommon. Use a smite. The big thing this jungle patch is to, like this latest jungle, is to not use smite. Do smiteless and then use it. Go right for your red and do like a level 3 gank somewhere. That's the strat that I like to use, and I guess it's not necessary either way. But the blue side have warded their own red, and there is a ward in the Wraith section for the purple team. Purple team Lee Sin is finishing his red right now. Level 3. Is he gonna gank top? Gonna gank mid? Gonna keep farming? He probably went for a smiteless, and that's what it looks like. He's gonna keep farming. Zac right now, level 2, a little bit behind Lee Sin, I suppose. A bit behind Lee Sin, actually. Just starting his red now. No smite on him either. Let's see if there's any good poke going down here. Just a little bit back and forth. Janna really causing this Alistar some pain. And I guess it looks like the VAYNE did win that trade-off. Blue team won that trade-off a little bit. Not by terribly much. In mid, Ryze is pushing up to lane against this Riven, and Riven is not looking too happy about it. Every time she comes in, she gets a little bit of free poke from Ryze. She's gonna have to go back soon. Oh, almost had him there. There's the pill. He's gonna go back. Lee Sin coming to cover mid. Meanwhile, up top, it seems like Kennen is out poking this Nidalee by quite a bit. Gets another free. What is that? His W proc, I think. His W active or passive. So yeah, it seems like Kennen may have the edge on this one, but Nidalee has that this elixir of fortitude, which gives you health. It's kind of like basically a heal, but it cannot be negated by ignite, so it's really helpful in a pinch engage if they underestimate it. Attempted gank by Zac coming in there, but Alistar moved out of the way before the stun could be landed. Maybe figured might as well just gank while I'm here. They may have even known he was there if he came through the tri-bush for it. But some poke on the Janna, and then VAYNE returning the poke on Caitlyn, which is what I believe you should do. But they're kind of being pushed around here. There you go. They saw him coming in through tri-bush, so that's not going to help them at all. But they're not really doing much about it, because Lee Sin's coming in for the bait. the Lee Sin bait looks to be like it's going to be successful. First blood by VAYNE. Let's see if maybe he's able to keep him slowed enough. Oh! Oh my goodness. And then Rise comes in, cleans up. A nice Q dodge by VAYNE. Rise now, as well as Zac, who's passive procced and is now at 3rd health. I think that's probably it. That's GG for bot right there for that little engagement. So now scores 3-1. Blue team is ahead by about 1.4k gold, which is, you know, it's not anywhere near the end of anything right now. But no doubt about it. Although this Riven getting some really decent poke in right there. And then snared and unable to return anything. Gets poked down to near nothing now. That's really kind of... Able to get the kill with the assist from Zac, who really didn't do all that much other than slow him with his Q, I suppose. But still, it's something. Spreading the money around a little bit. Definitely not a great start for purple team, but like I said, they're by no means out of this at all. So nearly went back and was able to get a hex drinker. Good magic resist, a good shield, which will help her if Kennen decides to engage. Are they gonna switch in mid? Are they gonna? I don't see any pings going down or anything, but maybe they're. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna switch. Riven gonna go top against Kennen. We'll see how that goes. Although perhaps it'd be a lot better than Rise against Riven, which doesn't seem to be working out for him at all. Here comes a gank on bottom lane, and Zac is backing. Mid is unaware of this, and so is bot lane. Everyone's unaware of this right now, and Nidalee not being able to decide which way she wants to go. Coming in. Looks like it's going to be an easy kill right there. But Alistar takes the kill, not the best thing in the world. Going to try to use her Q to do no damage. That was, I guess, because she is completely AD. I expected a little bit more damage with the range, but didn't happen. Zac over here now, just coming back from the jungle, ready to protect if they go in. Looks like they're just going to push this lane a little bit. Pushing the tower. VAYNE trying to get some free poke on there. Zac gets poked down pretty low. Caitlyn's not 6 though or anything. There's nothing that anyone can do about it. 5 now, but Nidalee is pretty darn far ahead right now. But they are unable to do anything with this tower. They're just being poked and poked and poked and poked and poked. Getting lower and lower and lower. Everybody is getting lower except for purple team that seem to be doing just fine where they're at. So Nidalee gonna back now. She doesn't get stopped, and she doesn't get stopped. But purple team now looking like they may be in slightly better position after that, but still behind by what is that? 0.7k gold. Again, nothing you can't come back from. Looks like Nidalee may be coming to gank top now. Ganking against Kennen has never been an easy thing. Could easily just turn on this Riven, which is probably what's going to happen right here. Flash is in, figuring, I don't know, I don't even know what she was figuring, but able to be finished by this Nidalee, who will then be able to push out the lane. So I guess better than the worst possible scenario for purple, considering that Riven is 0-2 and was not really worth much gold to begin with. Nidalee pushing top. Meanwhile, down at bot, Janna. Okay, all right. Oh, I must have missed something there. Let's go back. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go like right there-ish. See what happens down bot. Okay. So Alistar backed. Huh. I may have gone back way too far. Alrighty. Up top, there's a flash again into the ult for Kennen. Nidalee comes in and finishes it off. So, yeah, back a little bit far. That's fine though. Let's see. 6, VAYNE 6, Janna still 5. Looks like they want to dive this. Little do they know that Lee Sin is right there, as well as Alistar. Alistar jumps in. Lee Sin gets the kick. The slow and the sight. come on. Don't you have your slow? There you go. Finishes her off with a Q. Meanwhile, Alistar, Caitlyn just poked down. It's Janna. Huh. That was interesting. I expected to be going the other way and pretty missed entirely. Well, Janna gets away scot-free. And it looks like they might be going for a dragon. Purple team with the dragon now. So, like, just in the last couple little fights, they've caught up so much in comparison to where they were. So that's really good. They're gonna get this dragon here. They will definitely get this dragon here with Riven, who is probably gonna pop her ult. I was expecting an ult flash or something, but not almost dying on that dragon there, Lee Sin, but still fine. Back to business. Now it's caught up even more. The goal difference is 0.6k, which is a lot better than the 1.7 it was just a couple minutes ago. So up top it is going to be, it looks like they switched again, and Riven's mid. Nidalee top against this Kennen. Kennen has built, what has he built? He's building AD. Wait, what? Oh, no. He built a Doran's Blade early just for the extra poke and the extra sustain. He'll be going AP, though, with the Haunting Guys, among other things. And, again, some really good poke on that Nidalee there. Can't really do too much about it. She's going to heal up, but she's AD Nidalee, so I don't know really how much she's going to be able to do about that. Kennen back at full health. Looks like he's ready to go. All his cooldowns are pretty much up. His ult is. His ignite is down, but Flash is up. Some pings going down bot. Looks like Zac is coming in for a gank, but they're backing. So it's gonna be a waste of his time if he stays around. He's gonna leave. Looking at the stuff in mid again. Riven now 0-2-1, so still not doing well. And Ryze is starting to really chunk Riven. Every Q is just, oh, whoa, I missed something up here. Okay, let's go back. Wait, we'll use this. There you go. Pokes her down. Comes in with the ult. Gets him pretty low. Turns around, decides to go in, decides to go out. Like, cannot make up his mind right now. This Nidalee, what he wants to do, able to not. I guess that wasn't really a. He probably thought it was a Q, but it was actually just his auto attack. And it looks like Lee Sin is going to be able to finish him off. Nidalee making it out just barely alive. Riven, Riven in a really sticky situation right now. Gets stunned under tower. The flash. And by Ryze, along with the slow and W by Zac, is able to pick her up. Not looking good for middle lane here. Riven is definitely one of those champions that needs the farm or to get a couple kills before if she's going to be any good. Slate on him there. Looks like they're going to try to turn this around and doing an insane amount of damage. But not quite enough with the flash from Zac, though, able to finish him off. Dodging, dipping, dodging around, able to finish the Ryze off, but doesn't seem like she's going to be able to make it away from Zac, who finishes the fight off. Alrighty, that was a cool fight, though. I like how Ryze is just like running around in circles, trying to get away from the Nidalee. Nidalee's, you know what? I don't have to be in cougar form to kill you. I'll just go into regular human form and wipe the floor with your body. Riven's still getting poked down. Doesn't seem like she can go anywhere without getting poked down. Zac comes in for a gank and finds the spot that she used to be completely empty. Runs into a trap instead for his troubles. Looks like mid lane is probably going to get pushed down here, though. Lee Sin is pretty buff right now. He got a Sightstone to allow him to jump around to his wards, a tactic that I've seen a lot and does seem to work a lot. So good for him. He's got his Spirit of the Elder Golem. He's got the health regen. He's got the overall health and the extra damage to minions, which is great. Looks like he might be looking for a gank bot, but ran past the ward. They're gonna back, and they'll see him go back through then. And they'll know it's safe. I guess we'll take a look in bottom. Oh, they must have seen him come in somewhere. Because here he comes. There's Zack to meet him. He's just going to jump over to one of those wards he throws down with the sight stone and get away scotch-free. The gank now coming in. Another jump with his ward. That sight stone really comes in handy, you can tell. Unable to make anything out of that though, and they now have 4 in bottom lane. Both have 4, and this Riven just really wants to have that Janna, and gets her at the cost of her own life, thanks to Zack's jump there. That's really unfortunate. This Riven is definitely not playing her best game right now. But the kick from Lee Sin sends VAYNE spiraling out of the team fight and to safety. The ult from Zack, who may or may not have his passive up. He needs to tank a couple more turret shots though if they're going to make this work. Yeah, he does have his passive up. That's good. That's good. Rise dies to it on the last turret hit available. It's attacking Zack still. OP. But when he comes back up, it stops attacking him. That's a good thing for Zack. He gets to make it out there alive then. Oracle stays through that. I didn't know that. I guess I could have assumed it, but I didn't know that for sure. So even when Zack dies, if he has oracles or you know, some kind of thing that perishes on death, it'll stay with him as long as his passive's up. So that's cool. Mid lane, did I miss something? Did I miss something anywhere else? Top lane is pushing. The score has unevened itself yet again, and oh. Alrighty, we'll see what this Riven's up to right here. Riven coming in. Really wants this this VAYNE or something, and just gets totally murked on. Barrier keeps VAYNE. I don't even think the barrier was touched, but an unfortunate move by Riven there, just feeding another free kill. Then again, I get, oh no, she did get a kill at some point, so she got a kill on Janna. That's right. She flashed for it and died for it, so she gave herself some money, some worth back, and just fed it back to the team. That's unfortunate, but again, I've seen better comebacks than this before. So taking Dragon purple is right now. Alistar with the ult, so he's not taking any damage. Doesn't seem like Rise is in a good position at all. He walked himself right into the absolute worst place he could have been at right there, and Janna able to tank it. Did Alistar knock him away, I think? Knocked the Rise away. To freedom! And here comes VAYNE coming in then. Gonna get a kill on this Alistar, probably. And maybe on this Caitlyn as well. Zack did some damage and then was unfortunately taken down. Looks like they might get this here. One more hit, and there you go. That's it. Blue team furthering their lead over purple team with that one. Riven coming in, being seen by the ward, and just being baited in right here. Like, oh, gets the kill, and then just totally murked on. So that's that. The bait by Janna, although did get Janna. Whatever, what you gonna do? The mid tower pushed down the rest of the way by Kennen. Looks like Lee Sin may have been trying to save his blue, but was unable to. Rise is still stacking his tier. He's a little bit over halfway there. The Rod of Ages, everything that you need, everything that a growing boy needs. Alright. Kennen going back top to get the farm, followed by Lee Sin, who's probably just going to grab his red. Mid, there's some action going on as Nidalee goes in against this Rise, who backs off upon seeing Alistar, but then quickly received support from Janna. Red being picked up by Zack, finished by Lee Sin, who is now going to go top and see what he can do up top. And if Kennen doesn't get out of here, he may be in a little bit of trouble. He wants to finish off this, and I don't blame him. He's going to continue pushing. Probably going to get away with that with the speed boost, but Lee Sin maybe going the wrong way. Maybe should have cut him off a little bit higher up there. He really wants this cannon. Really wants this cannon. Whoa. Okay. Oh, well, I guess he is going to the base. So all he has to do is just get one hit on him, and it's over. Trying to get to him before he could kill himself off the turret. Riven going in against the Ryze, getting some free poke down. Ryze's ult is up. Oh, geez, I don't even know how often it's up, but it's pretty ridiculous. It's a 37-second cooldown, so it's up all the time, and it really does change the difference, make a difference in a battle. It's a lot of extra damage when spread out through so many people. VAYNE getting a kill on bottom. Let's see this 1v1 take place. Ults in, knocks against the wall, easy peasy. That wasn't even a question. The stun into the wall was a big deciding factor probably there. Or else Caitlyn may have been able to get away. Zac clearing off some wolves, but there is some pressure being put back on mid onto blue team, who with Ryze is clear and with Zac and Janna, and so doesn't really seem to have much that that he can't do right now. Riven going up against oh my goodness, even with the shield, that was a big crit. Wants to pop her 3 proc, and a little bit hesitant now that he sees Alistar right there, but still able to just put some extra poke on. Both of them are going to back, and if they back, they may lose this tower. Able to stop them from backing, so that they can keep pushing mid lane. A nice kill on from Kennen onto Caitlyn, probably with his ult proc, and then looks like, well, I thought I saw Zac's death, but I guess not. Lee Sin back in the bush right there. Riven and Alistar were able to walk back after all that. Excuse me. Blue team pushing for the inhib now. It seems like this game is very well on its way to being over. The jump from Zac gets him into range of Riven, and with the stun, and here comes the ults, but a couple flashes used on purple team to get out of that. Looks like the kick is unable to bring down Zac, whose passive is up anyway, and it looks like this is going to be game, folks. A pretty quick one, if I may say so. Knock up with Janna. A little bit of frame rate issue there. Blue team is pretty low, but they have a few extra seconds. They have about, Riven spawning now, Lee Sin in a few. They're gonna back off though. They're gonna be content with a inhibitor and a turret and a couple kills. Zac farming top lane then. Haven't seen an attempt for Baron, and I would expect to see one soon with pressure in mid, with these super minions, and I don't know, even if they just had, they could have like Ryze or I don't know, I guess you'd want VAYNE in to help with Baron. VAYNE does a lot of damage to Baron. Or if you had like maybe Kennen who can escape pretty easily, push another lane while they go do a Baron, that'd be the way to go. Surrender vote failed for purple. I guess they're trying to surrender. It looks like Lee Sin might be going for blue or for dragon, and at the same time, so is VAYNE. So this may not turn out well for Lee Sin, who gets spotted, stunned into the wall when he tries to jump. Looks like there might be a flash from VAYNE. No, VAYNE deciding not to flash. It's not worth the flash for him. And he's gonna come back in and check out what's going on here and just get killed. I don't know, maybe he thought he could steal the dragon or something, but he couldn't even see it when he went in for it. Alistar with the dragon steal with a headbutt slam, ground slam I think it is, or something like that. Finished off by VAYNE. And I guess overall, though they did steal the dragon, and you know, dragon is normally typically worth one person's life, it's not worth their life when you have a 20-second death timer and your base is being pushed in from 2 lanes. So didn't really help him out there. At the end, is Lee Sin gonna hop in there? Excuse me, folks. Hiccup and a little bit of poke coming down, but not enough to make anything big happen, it seems. Nidalee getting pretty low, able to jump out of there. Rise using his upgraded tier to block off that damage. The initiate by ooh, Rise just doing so much damage right now. Rise and VAYNE are really powerhouses this game. And of course it makes sense considering Rise got so much food from Riven early on, and VAYNE did incredibly well against the Caitlyn Alistar lane down bot. And look at this, one more hit, come on, there you go, he's got it. Even with the flying back net trap thing, he's able to finish him off. And this is most certainly game, folks. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. This is my first try at a commentary, at a shoutcast, and I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, all the good stuff. And I think I'll be doing more of these, whether or not you like them, because I actually enjoyed this. So thanks guys, and I hope to see you again soon.